A car loan is a secured debt. What that means is there are two parts to that debt. There's the title that shows who owns the car, and the car is collateral against the promissory note, which is your promise, your contract to repay the money that you borrowed to buy the car. The title shows who owns the car, and if you stop making payments on the promissory note, then the car company, the car lender, will be able to repossess the car. They'll sell it at an auction, and they'll apply those monies against the loan, and then they'll come after you for the deficiency, the rest of the amount that's still owing on the loan. When you file bankruptcy, when you file Chapter 7 bankruptcy, that promissory note will be eliminated or discharged along with the rest of your dischargeable debt. And if you stop making payments on your car loan after you file Chapter 7, the bank will be able to repossess the car, but they'll no longer be able to come after you for any money because the promissory note has been discharged. A couple of things happen when somebody files Chapter 7 bankruptcy and includes a car loan. First of all, the bank will stop making automatic withdrawals from your bank account for those payments. They're prohibited from doing that. And the second thing that will stop happening is that the bank will no longer report those payments to your credit bureau. A reaffirmation agreement is a device that we use for secured debts and will revive the promissory note. If you sign a reaffirmation agreement and stop making payments, the bank can still repossess the car, but now they can come after you for any deficiency, just like they could have before you filed bankruptcy. Reaffirmation agreements are not required by all lenders, and I don't usually advise someone to sign a reaffirmation agreement unless the car is worth more than what they owe. If it's worth less than what they owe, I'm reluctant to advise them to sign a reaffirmation agreement. My concern is that something happens to the car, it gets into an accident, or it has mechanical problems and they can't afford to fix the car. And if that happens, well, they're stuck with a car, and they've signed a reaffirmation agreement, they're stuck with a car that they can't drive, and they still have to repay it. So that's why I usually only advise reaffirmation agreements when somebody has equity in the car, or it's worth more than what they owe. A lot of people want to sign a reaffirmation agreement for a couple of reasons. One, they want those automatic payments to resume, but that's an easy fix. You set up a reminder with your bank and have the bank push that payment out. Set up a reminder on your smartphone so that you make that payment. And the other thing people want is they want those payments to count towards their credit score and their credit report. There are other ways to do that. Things like getting a secured credit card that provides less risk to help you rebuild your credit than something like reaffirming an underwater car has. If you have any questions about the bankruptcy process, I hope you'll give us a call. My job is to help you get through the bankruptcy process as safely as possible and answer all of your questions and concerns.